I'll be honest. I feel for the Silk Song people, but oh my god, scrolling that Reddit, there has never been a time I have enjoyed looking at a Reddit before more than that. Oh, that bottom left image put me out of commission for about 25 minutes. Oh, as some of you know, it's Summer Games Fest. As always, no, I'm not happy that it's not announced for them. I'm not like relishing in their pain. I'm relishing in the hilarious memes they're posting. So you guys know I do this after the fact in order to hopefully not have to listen to Jeff Keighley talk. But I was watching it live because I figured there might be Resident Evil news, and who knows. Oh, hold on. One moment. That was the most notorious moment since Cry Harder Than an Anime Fan on Prom Night. Oh my god. All right, I've got my suit on as promised, okay? I'm ready to go for tonight's Resident Evil announcement. As promised. All right. This is a black tie stream, gamers. We have Resident Evil news tonight, so this is a black tie event. I will say overall, I watched it already, so I don't own a tie. Black tie you can cover. There's like a slew of things you could probably wear. You made attendance. Dress code isn't mandatory. Attendance is for you. I'll be honest, I don't think there was a lot in a 2-hour live stream that I'm going to play. Some of the games look cool. I'll probably play them in the future when I'm like, damn, I'm kind of feeling some random weird game. But overall, it wasn't the best Summer Games Fest ever. Still no Crimson Desert news, which I'm sad about. And oh no, I totally understand, Fastidious. Totally understand. No Crimson Desert news, but there's a lot of news for a couple games I want to play, and obviously there's Resident Evil, and there's RGG news, and I have my fan theory for what that game is, and if I'm right, oh, that's not what I wanted. I pressed space and it got rid of my camera. That's not supposed to happen. Let's unmute this.
Some say you can't have it all.
So PlayStation, I don't know what the fuck this is. This is a pre-show. So I don't think, I think it might be alternate history, but that's not exactly, that doesn't encompass exactly what I think it is. I'll get to it when we get there. Because if you combine it with the original trailer, something funky's going on, and I'll get there in a minute. Hey, Oddball, thank you for the sub. Please enjoy the emotes. I hope you're doing well. I may or may not be I'm a little excited. I'll go over my feelings and thoughts as they occurred. Oh, good. We don't have to watch like any of this. This is awesome. Okay. This guy is gonna be silk assassinated by the next fucking awards show. So maybe we want to listen to him talk today. Might be the last time he's seen alive. Oh my god. Skip. Hey, Mike. So, silk assassinated. I thought it was pretty good. Oh, I won't skip that title for you, Fastidious. This was Mortal Shell 2, isn't it? I remember the first one had some issues. Music's good. You wearing a suit? No, I'm just wearing a jacket. You're seeing, this is my regular clothes. Yeah, Oddball's got you. Cool. I hope this is good. Looks kind of neat. 2026. Not even gonna think about it right now.
Hope you and your friends.
Fortnite skipped. Death Stranding 2. What was really nice is I was actually like 25 minutes late, but because the Death Stranding segment was so long, I was able to just skip it and immediately catch up and be live, which we'll be doing again. I don't. I haven't played one yet, so if you're interested in it, you can go watch it. I'm not going to.
So the Lord commands.
And this looked kind of interesting for me.
But ambitious men do not listen.
I figured you might like it, Oddball. Yep. Don't spoil yourself. I figured it probably wouldn't be too bad, but I'm not even gonna bother with the trailers right now until I beat Death Stranding 1. Yep, that's exactly what I thought, Oddball. Got a little bit of Mountain Blade mixed with Total War. I was like, ooh.
I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds.
That, like the Spider-Man?
But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Cool. I mean, it's cinematic, right? So then this popped up and I was like, oh, hold on. Quiddle. Medieval, like, siege, battle warfare stuff. Oh, okay. I'll take, you know, I'll observe. I'm watching with great interest Chronicles. Looks better than King's Road. The other, yeah. Thank you, Fastidious. I hope so as well. I think Sonic Racing, I'm excited for you if you're into Sonic Racing. Yakuza, I'm gonna bring this up real quick. Important update. If you have not played Yakuza 0, do not play the director's cut. Play the original. I saw some of the stuff about the director's cut. Do not play that one. They have changed the story to be worse. Inarguably worse. The thing I thought that they weren't stupid enough to do, they did. So play. Yep. I think Mike, you and I talked about it. I'm not going to spoil it because, you know, spoilers. But do they make Greedo shoot first? No. It's like, it'd be like if they made Luke not a Jedi. In my opinion. Oh, by the way, also Persona. So, okay, cool. Music was neat, whatever. Happy for the Sonic people. They make him shout Leia every scene. Wouldn't that be something? Oh yeah, and then Minecraft racing? Cool. And then I had no fucking idea what this was. Still haven't played the original of this. Don't know when that's gonna happen.
Time.
History repeats.
It heals.
No, like eyeball, like unironically, that is what I'm setting up here.
It wounds.
So this is a sequel game,
And for our world, it promises only
but I don't think it has anything to do with the original. Hey, Mrs. Orm.
our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this.
I was very confused by this because I don't think it looks anything like the first one.
If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo
Yeah, I
the
thought, yeah,
sins
I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then when I saw the name, I was like, what?
in this time? Or maybe the next. You'll
Is this
find
Code
how to
Vein? Yup.
save us
It's
all.
Code Vein 2. I mean, pretty cool. I've had that in my Steam library since I've started streaming. I'll get around to it before the turn of the century. Honestly, this locale interests me more than the original one did. The original one was like kind of like, I couldn't even put a word to it. This one much more interesting. And then I think this is the people I think behind Little Nightmares. If not, oops, sorry. I've seen this. I feel like at every I don't know who's doing this, but I feel like I've seen this at every single fucking game trailer announcement for like the past like 40 years. Obviously that's not true, but you know. The rubber hose stuff, yeah.
You may think you know how the game is played.
Game of Thrones getting ready to be heard again. I'm leaving this on just for Oddball and you then.
The game you know.
One of the first games you got on Steam. Oh shit. It's real-time strategy? Snake will play it. You just made it ugly. It looked Cuphead is good. Rubber hose. There's another rubber hose style game in this that looked good. I don't think that shooter looks great. I'm with you. Hey Tate.
This is your legacy.
Fingers crossed. Dragon.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Can we let Game of Thrones rest in peace, please? No, of course not. Still haven't watched more than like 4 episodes of this show. I've been hurt too many times. What do you mean? It's like 15 minutes of cinematics. Aren't you excited?
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Sorry, should have told you. No gameplay, don't care until I see some.
The great Silkovsky once
This had my interest.
one could count a million billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
No more info on the Naughty Dog game, I don't think.
Visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
The Mafia game's $50?
Of a new era.
Oh, now all of a sudden I'm interested in playing through Mafia.
Atomic Heart.
This kind of looked cool. I like the spacey sci-fi thing it seems to be going. Like, further up over than the first one was. And one day I'll play the first one when it's cheap. Yeah, I gotta still play the first one too. Still no Silk Song? Oh, Tate, not today. Not for those poor bastards. Let them rest. Atomic Heart's on sale for $20. Atomic Heart and Lies of P are both in my, or both on my wish list. Lies of P right now is in my Steam cart. Soy has requested I play it soon, and you know, Soy gets free infinite game redeems. Anyway, this piqued my interest. This looked like something I might enjoy. I kind of like what's going on with this. It reminded me a little more of Cyberpunk than the first one.
2 is an game. All.
It's
And then I don't care about whatever this is. The Cube. And then I definitely don't care about this. And then
Oh my world.
this is where I thought that RE9 was dead in the water for the first time. Because I forgot this game was coming out. Got Mafia 1 for $5. Oh, nice. Looks sorty. Snake's gonna be excited by this. So I had it on my left monitor, Mr. Zorm. Okay, I had the thing on my left monitor, and this happened, and I had it on my right monitor, and then I moved it back to my left because I said, okay, I don't care anymore. And then coming up with a little bit, something happens. I quit the game I'm playing, Alt F4'd it, rip it to my right monitor, crash, give up. Basically, I'm getting up to like go upstairs, see the engine, and go, hold on, wait a moment, this could be one of two things. Yeah, Capcom went absolutely fucking crazy. They did. Speaking of a Capcom series I need to marathon. Looks cool. I mean, I'll play this at some point. Probably wait a little while, but... Or maybe this will be what I use the free trial of Game Pass for. Or like a starter pass of Game Pass for.
But there's only room for one at the top, and it won't be a coward who runs from Jews. Words never did work between.
Am I gonna play Night Rain? Oh yeah, not on stream though. I'm playing with two of my buddies. We're just waiting to beat Elden Ring, and then we're gonna play it. We're all very excited. I had the first 3, if I recall correctly. No, I think there's like 4. There's not many. So, looks cool. This looked interesting. This could either be really good or it will be really bad. I want it to be really good. Little Muppet style game.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy.
The boy.
Attaboy.
Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This maid ain't gonna be itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
Wii boxing. I love that. Yeah, that's a description for it. It looks charming. It looks like it has. It looks like it has soul. I'm gonna try to talk you into something, and I have no idea if you ever heard it. Have you heard of? I have heard of My Friendly Neighborhood.
Super fun. Got a wish list that.
I'd play that.
All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement.
Well, I need to catch up on Silent Hill, and I need to catch up on Resident Evil. Once I'm done both of those, you can talk me into that.
Brand new game. In deception, we trust.
Lost wolves.
And then this was like, I couldn't believe they're still making Trouble in Terrace Town games.
Games from
This is a game that I like a metronome flop back and forth on. I would never stream this. But again, I play a lot of like multiplayer shooters with my buddies, and like the gameplay test looked pretty good. Like it looked like it was clean. Oh, well, let's just let you. Please do. I'm not like, again, I'm not really into extraction shooters, but I kind of vibe with I fuck with the style of it, and off stream something casual I wouldn't mind.
T25 for now.
And on Soulframe Preludes access is the first person shooter. I think it's third. And boy, I'll be honest, I'll wait till the game releases. I'm probably not going to touch it until then. And then Dune. If you're into Dune, great. Good news. There's a Dune game. Bet you didn't know that. I thought this was out, so I was. Oh, apparently not. Oh yeah. This one. Mommy. Oh, it's out for early access. Okay. This looked very interesting. And then I'm not sold on the gameplay of it yet. But like the outfits were drippy.
Some say time stops for no one.
I thought this was gonna be a Lords of the Fallen Night Rain.
Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
I mean, it kind of looks like it's like a Monster Hunter formula type drawn. That's the vibe I got from it. And then I saw this and I was like, I don't fucking know what this is. So I'll wait to see if it comes out and it's good, and if it is, $20 I'll play it.
You need only take my hand. Return to the past. Where your
Oh yeah, Chrono Odyssey. Maybe it's a cross between Chrono Trigger and Lost Odyssey. Who knows? And then we had the Woowa thing, which I literally could not care about. I quit playing this game like the first week it came out. This looked kind of cool. I think Soy will probably end up playing this.
everything.
This looked cool. I loved this idea. Little claymation co-op game. I should not tolerate Woowa slander. I hate gacha games. Every time I pick one up, I drop it. That looked cool. I liked that. Oh yes, I'll let this play. This made me want to play through the Mafia remastered games, because I mean, obviously I'm into crime dramas, right?
I work here.
Although this would kind of, you know, not have the the side stuff.
My beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to
I was really confused. If Abo, if you're, I mean, I assume you are, but if this actually is $50,
where I come from, commitment means
$50 for a game
This is how he wants it. This is how
gets me interested in it.
Don's noticed you, Enzo.
For a brand new one, that's my like top line, where like, hold on, this looks like I might be interested in it. I could do 50.
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
Isabella became involved. It became our business. Miss Family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Still can't believe Claire Obscure is only 50. I still feel like I still think I paid 70 bucks for that, and I still think it's worth it.
Just wait till you see this next game. Lego Voyages captures the.
And then I thought this was a really cute game. Little co-op game. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Mafia are 35 right now. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
Before. I hope you enjoy the first.
And then the Nickelodeon's game I didn't really care about. What's this? What have you done? Ding dong. Oh yeah, shit. It's 50 bucks. Okay. We paid 90 and it'd still be worth it. No, I don't know if I would have paid 90 for it. I have my limits. I think if you had told me it was a full AAA price game, I think it'd be one of those very few $70 games. I'd be like, okay, yeah.
Sports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies.
89 is my limit. It depends if I'm getting physical stuff. If I'm getting physical stuff, I'll go above it. This was crazy. Shadow dropping this. I was like, what? When they announced it was released today, I was like, huh? Thank you, Mike. Yeah, the Lies of P DLC's out. They said, fuck it, it's out today. Yeah, this is the new DLC. This is the expansion. Just, I am a big fan of the new, if a game's not coming out for a while, it's 1 year, right? All of these were 2026. And we're halfway through 2025. In the past, you would have seen 2027 from some of these fucking games. Or some of, like, the announcements. Not these specifically, but announcements. You would see 2027 possibly. Like, 1 or 2 or 3 pop up. All of them, I feel like 3 months. Or, hey, guess what? Right now. I'm a big fan of the new trend. Don't fucking announce it until you know it's only a couple months out. I can accept waiting on games more like that. I forgot which one's February. February 2026 may or may not be RE9. I don't know yet. I haven't seen it, of course. There were like 3 REs teased. The other REs that were teased are out.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available.
So that was cool. This game looked interesting.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's lovely. Dinner's ready.
The farming. This is a different farming sim horror game.
There's a hunger that feeds and
I do love you calling it the Wendy's girl.
and I will bloom.
Still kind of cool. There's more than one. Yep. Which is kind of crazy. I don't know what this is, and I'll be honest, I'm just not interested. And then this is another gacha game. And then this is another gacha, or no, this may be a gacha game. I don't know. It kind of the vibe I get is it's one, even though it's 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah, pre-register. Yep. And then Unreal Engine announcement, I don't really care about. And then for Fastidious, we'll play this.
Altered the course of nature. Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Looks like a pretty good park builder. I need to play the first two. I also need to finish Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 Triple Thrill Pack, all maps, before I do any other park builder. Gonna redouble your efforts on 1 and 2. Haven't done everything I want. Valid. And then next was, I can't even fucking believe I'm saying this. Zelda has gotten a fucking death grip on me. I saw this, and this is one of the most interesting looking games I think of the whole thing for me. I saw this and got incredibly excited. I guess, man. I was like watching this, and I was like, hold on, this looks awesome. October dropping dinosaurs, and then this. We got a lot of games. There are 2025. The evolution from I'm not interested in Zelda to Zelda has a fucking death grip on me is peak.
All right. This is a special one.
Yeah.
Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah.
This. So... Yeah. The Shovel Knight guys. I know Shovel Knight's beloved. So this is what the Hollow Knight community, I think, is now referring to as the Deadpool incident. Damn, this was kind of mean. Is it funny? Yeah, it's hilarious. It would have been much funnier if they announced a Silksong trailer after it. I think that's just me. I still am laughing over all of the fucking Silksong Reddit memes. And the entire Deadpool Reddit right now, I checked as well, is just shaw. Which is pretty good. Like, I think it was also like kind of worse that it looked like a really mid shooter. Like a really mid at best VR thing.
Barbecue. Is that weird?
No, they just gave up. They said, fuck it, we're done. And then
An action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer.
I need to play Dying Light before I get really interested in this, but like, it's a zombie game. I'd probably like it. Survival horror zombie game, right? Like, so at this point, I was like, we're not getting RE9, are we? So I was starting to cope a little bit, right? We had already had the Onimusha thing. I'm like, okay, I can get excited for some Dying Light, and I can play some Dying Light to stave me off. And maybe I find out I really enjoy Dying Light, right? Like I can do some alternate stuff. I'm not shocked, Fastidious. Because I own one already. Already own it. What they teased is Shovel Knight's appearance under the helmet. Oh, did they? A fish? I love that. There's a minor character who first appeared in the Shuffle of Hope. No, I had never seen this. That's so good. I know you're not talking to me, but that's hilarious.
The adolescence.
Oh.
The bonds of friendship and
I've got to get out of this place.
This is one of those games that I either think's gonna be like really interesting, right? Or it's gonna be really bad. And I don't mean like mid. I mean like it's like bad, right? And I feel like it was geared towards the generation before me growing up. So I'm not really connected to any of this. But if I hear that it's amazing, like, that'd be cool. It looks like Life is Strange 1. Yeah, and I really liked Life is Strange 1, right? So, like, that's kind of like what I was thinking. I was like, this, like, this doesn't look like abysmal dog shit, like, off the bat. So, calling you old, yeah. So, like, if I hear that's good, I'd actually be kind of excited about that. I wouldn't mind something like that to play, you know? And then we got to the roguelike section. When Snake watches this, he's gonna have a fucking freak out at the word roguelike. Because everything's a fucking roguelike, even though this is the first game in the 1.5 hours. I love you, Snake, but...
Guardians of the Sacred
Looks worse than Bloom and Rage. I hadn't seen Bloom and Rage. And then, what was this?
No peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt.
Oh, this was interesting. The one developer, like, fighting game? Kind of reminds me of Sifu. Finally played Trails in the Sky second chapter. Coming soon to a theater near you, Tate. Sooner than you might expect. I was like, oh, this looks kind of interesting. Apparently, it's one guy from Indonesia. Pretty impressive, yeah. The Scott Pilgrim game. Wait, why did it do that? That's not the end of the video. Hello? Oh, we'll get to that in a moment. There you go. Scott Pilgrim game. Did we all collectively hallucinate RA9? No, don't worry. Don't worry. Oh! Here it is! So, at this point...
But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 20...
I was like, oh my god. I'm like... Lady Dimitrescu?
In Resident Evil Village.
Oh!
Ah, there you are. Wait long.
I love how much she loves this role, by the way. I think it's so good.
We've been preparing delightful ways to make you
someone ban Oddball.
We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness.
I was messaging Mike during this. I was, needed to say wretch a few more times. Yeah, is that what he'll do? And then it went into this. And I said, no, no, bring it back. I don't want to watch fucking First Descendant. And then after First Descendant, a game I thought had like taken the money and like run away with it like 6 years ago is actually releasing. And then what is this? This is the guy behind GTA San Andreas who got kicked out of Rockstar or whatever, kind of shittily. He's making a new game. It looks like a game. And then then it was more Hitman. Don't really care about Hitman. Cool, they brought him back from Casino Royale. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look like it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to it that's like, oh, mind's eye makes me want to play it. When I saw Scum, literally haven't heard that. Yeah, exactly. It looks like Watch Dogs 1. Yeah, it looks like a Watch Dogs game, man. It's like, I don't know. So then they go over this. Very like 6.5 out of 10. That's my like 6.5 is my generic to a fault. That's what we gave Shadow Dragon. So that's what I kind of give as generic to a fault score. But yeah, exactly. Oh, Fastidious, hold on real quick.
What about our amazing mini games, Dad? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Did I skip the...
Around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab.
Okay, well, there's a dragon somewhere in this trailer. I don't remember where. Lego, it's Lego. Oddly, it had a lot of Ninjago stuff, didn't it? And then Wildgate. This looked meh. And then another Hades-like thing. And then, honestly, might be as excited for this game as I am for RE9. We were talking, they killed the Bionicle Near Autumn. No! We were talking about, like, games that are, like, you know, would scratch the itch for a not getting Resident Evil. This is what I would want to replace a Resident Evil game. So I watched this trailer and got really fucking excited. This may date me, but I liked the Lego games more when they didn't talk and they just kind of grunt. No, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I think they were funnier back then because they were more like physical, like, humor in terms of like the way they would like move to be funny, as opposed to like quirky Marvel one-liner humor. You skipped right before it happened? Oh, that's funny. Mundfish has a couple of big games. If you guys don't like body horror, you're really not gonna like this trailer. I'm just gonna warn you now. I was wincing the whole time except when he kicked the baby. So we'll see if this actually like is good when it comes out, and if it is, you better believe. And then the fucking exosuit comes. Oh my god. I strongly feel this is an insult to life. It's yeah, these things kind of are. Need something flammable thrown on it. I think the only one that kind of works is the Lego Jurassic Park movies, because they do the fun stuff with the dino. Oh, okay. I think I'll pass. I like this one. Yeah, Redbeard. I knew you'd like this one too.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025.
So this game's like out. And I've played it, and it's good, but it's still a PvP team-based mech shooter. So if they release like a single-player story, I would get more excited for this again. But I mean, it's fucking mechs, so I'm still gonna watch the trailer and be hype as fuck and probably re-download it and play it again.
As a top
Scholastic Federation. 前例のない異常気象が相次いで起きています to advance its Project Enterprise.
But I mean, it's Gundam X. It's fucking sick. Thank goodness War Thunder doesn't drop trailers at these events. Look, War Thunder can't get me back anymore. War Thunder and I have split. We're not seeing each other ever again. I mean, me. No, I'm the one that matters here, Oddball, obviously. But, you know, cool mechs. I really like them. Give me a single player story. I'd pay for it.
Studio.
And then this was interesting, but I don't think the price will be right for me for a long time. This kind of reminded me of Gears of War, but like much less clunky. So like the 4. The giant rock that Death cares about the single human. Yeah, exactly, right?
Industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
Yeah, honey, I Shrunk the Kids or whatever it was.
There's no more.
Was that a magical world or was that just so I wouldn't like that spider? But the idea of like technologically advanced bugs. Oh, that's a cool idea. I saw a bug design peaked at ants.
We find a way.
Like grounded on steroids. Yeah. Horizon Forbidden Frontline. Yup. Anyway, it looked interesting.
2026.
Kind of neat, you know.
Happy birthday.
And then this happened. And let me tell you something. I have not felt anger and rage like this next 30 seconds in a long time. I will play it for you.
Happy birthday to you.
I thought they were announcing an RE1 remake. And with Raccoon City, I said, oh my God, are they doing it? Are they announcing like 5 fucking Resident Evils? Like they apparently have like almost ready to launch, according to the one guy who gets all the Resident Evil news wrong. I said, was he right? Is this the sale ad? Well, don't worry, Advil. We'll get there. The sale ad, there was a sale ad earlier too. They oh my God, Sundown.
Happy birthday.
So I was like, okay, what are they doing here? What are they doing? I'm like, she's back.
To you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
And when he appeared, I said no. I said, wait a minute, please. The last time you talked, it was about it not being ready. Not again. Please, not again. You can't do this to me.
カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ
Bear with us a little longer, just a blink of an eye more and it'll be ready. And I was just like, I deflated completely. They got me. They got my ass. They got my ass completely. And then back to this, I was like, I don't even fucking care anymore. Biohazard. I was like, whatever. And then, what was it? Street Fighter? Cool. And then this was... I don't know what this is supposed to be. They were setting you up to scream. Fastidious. It looks like, yeah, it looks like some like Fortnite TF2. Yeah. This is what they reskinned Concord to. How loud was I during the announcement? I didn't stop shaking for 20 minutes, Fastidious. I was trying to type. I don't want to pull it up because it's DMs between my friends and I, right? And I'm gonna respect their privacy. But I misspelled just about every word because I couldn't fucking type. It was like almost illegible. So I was like, okay, I'm like, I don't even fucking know what's going on anymore. I'm like, they had some like, I'm like, this is like the Sony thing. They had some really good ones kind of to start off. But there's nothing really going here. Like these are like that, like, okay, like that's gonna last like 8 months. And then it's gonna have a concurrent player count of like 500 be put on life support. There are not many game announcements that would make me react like that. There are not many that would make me react like that. RE9's one of them. Some like real Crimson Desert news would get me close to that, I think, at this point, because I'm starting to get worried it's not coming out this year. Oh, giggle if the girl does the yoinky splinky every time you shoot. New Trauma Center game from out. Ace Combat, I would. I'd freak out over a new Ace Combat. When was RE9 first announced? About 2 hours ago. Or in this thing's time, like 10 more minutes. I know Ace Combat's coming at some point. Yeah, but like I'm excited about when a game is out. Not Pipe Dreams. Pipe Dreams, I would be too fucking stunned or whatever. Ace Combat 3? No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Get drafted in the Ace Combat reveal. There's already a Top Gun pack for Ace Combat 7. Fire Emblem, Octopath. I don't think I would react like that to a Fire Emblem game anymore. I think I would react to a Fire Emblem game with cautious optimism at best. Ace Combat 3 Ace Combat I'd probably freak the fuck out over. You're right. This game looks pretty good.
Really, what?
Was Trevor scarred by the F? No, I'm not scarred by the FE Marathon. There's a lot of good FE games. I really enjoy a lot of the FE games. I don't like the new way they're taking the FE games. They went really crazy with an FE game if they went like Gothic Horror. If they did like... They'd have to either bring it back to the fucking like roots type, which they won't, or they'd have to go something crazy. Gothic Horror, maybe. I'd much prefer like a sci-fi. But Last of Us 3 would have me shaking. The Last of Us 3 would have me shaking because I'd wonder how Naughty Dog could possibly... Well, I know why Naughty Dog's gotten rid of Uncharted is because fucking Druckmann can't write a game, and he's fired all the people who tell him he can't write a game. I should really play some more GBA FE ROM hacks or replay Project Ember one day. They're practically going sci-fi if I look at Heroes. See, it's perfect. They went full Magitech at some point. That'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be neat.
You can't change how it ends.
So this game looks good. Because I'm not gonna let the Fire Emblem talk go on for more than like 10 minutes at a time. Oh, actually, you guys can keep going. I'm not going to. This game looks really good. I think I'm gonna play this game at some point. Don't know when. I think it's also $50, so it's kind of, again, easy pickup. And then this was, I was like freaking out. What would Uncharted look like without Nathan? They made one, Fig. they made an Uncharted without Nathan. So years, I was thinking for 6 years when I gave up on it and I haven't looked back. And that's kind of how gotchas work. This had me really confused because I was looking at this. I'm like, is this the fucking Wu-Tang Clan?
Is the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yup. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Is calling on you.
So I was like, okay, whatever. And then Guild Wars 2?
Of double XP.
I was like, this game's still alive? I was like, okay, good for the Guild Wars 2 people. I'm like happy for him. And then I was like, oh, cool, another gacha game I will never play. And then the game, what was next? Cyberpunk. You had, this was the Rubber Hose game I think looked pretty good. I mean, Final Fantasy 11. Yeah, but you don't see major announcements for Final Fantasy 11. Like, that's kind of what I'm talking about. I guess Guild Wars 2 is their newer one, right? So it makes more sense. I just didn't realize it was like still going, right?
Maybe it's too much.
But I thought this game looked kind of cool. I won't play it, but like, I don't know. I think it looked better than the other one. Splitgate has always looked like Portal meets Valorant, and I don't really like Valorant, so I'm not really interested in Portal. And then the important announcement. This is where I started to make my comeback. Okay. A little surprised they didn't say anything about the Shock Major update they announced 27. Isn't that, yeah, that was weird. I was like, oh, nothing about like how you updated the game. All right. So I saw this, I heard RGG, I said, oh, it's Project Century. And then I was looking at it and I was like, this isn't the right time period. Project Century, if you guys remember, let me pull up the trailer for Project Century real quick, right? The original one. So the world premiere trailer, right, was this. This is important to my theory on what this game is. So a significantly older time period, right? (1915) in huge red letters covering the beginning of it. And you go through, you're playing as this guy, you're fighting through like a major area. They show, you know, they have like trolleys, they have these giant factories. And then I'm like, this looks like it's like way later. I'm like, what's going on? I'll let this play and then I'll talk about it. So then he goes outside and I go, this is not 1915. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? We have like neon signs going up. We have like, I'm like, what's happening? And then 1943. And I'm like, okay, so that's like the start to, no, hold on. No, this is the start of like the American like firebombing campaign on Japan, on the home islands. So I'm like, okay, so interesting. I'm like, so obviously this isn't during World War II or something, or they're ignoring it. And you have like all these detective mechanics. And I'm like, it's like Judgment? I'm like, what the fuck's happening? This is nothing like the original trailer. I'm like, I'm not complaining. I'm sure there's a vision, but like, what's going on?
Got a name? Mako Daito.
Taito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
So, Project Sentry, and then here's where my theory exists. Because how do you move frame by frame on YouTube? Someone tell me what the buttons are. What do I need to click for this? I went fucking nuts with this. I went crazy with this because what they do here. I need to go back. Is another logo. Another logo. Another logo. Another logo. Another logo. I think it has some sort of time fucky shenanigans with it. As in, is it those? Yeah, thank you, Yosh. So what I think it is instead of one game, like, you know, taking place over one thing, it's going over either a ton of different protagonists, because this is a very new fun. That's fine. That's fine. I'm with it, because the music's very prominently featured each time. What I think's going to happen is, you're right, they're like different album covers. A lot of it's like different movie titles, or like, I think it's more like movie titles, but like you get the idea. Although this is definitely an album cover, but you know, still going. Pretty sure it's going to be some sort of Live Alive shenanigans where you get protagonists throughout different time periods that are either linked or a single protagonist. That's what I think it is. I think it's basically like that. And if when I figured that out, I said I was already excited for just like a historical game. I am significantly more excited if that, or an Immortal, dude, absolutely possible. Yeah. There's a whole lot of things it could be. Absolutely that as well. But the idea of them, like, you know, finally like going out and doing something like weird like this, I fuck with heavy. An Angel, Stranger Than Heaven, absolutely could be that too. But I need, there's no announcement date. That was the fucking like title reveal. So we have a significant, assuming this is the mainline game they're releasing, which would be a little surprising, but I wouldn't be entirely surprised. It's coming out probably at the beginning of next year, because RGG always releases in like January or February of a year, and they've had yearly releases for the last 10 or something.
As Project Sentry set in 1915, RGG Studio.
So you talk about something. So really interested by that. And then
at Summer Game Fest.
So I'm already like riding a fucking high of, okay, RGG making something really, really, really interesting. See you, Fastidious. And then I look at this and I'm like, okay. I'm like, what's going on? Like, is it Control? Is it like Alan Wake? Could easily be, because I saw that, you know, there's like the LA FBI thing, and I'm like, okay, you know, all sorts of things that could be there. And then I got a good look at her face on this, you know, this, and I said, oh, this is RE Engine. I said, there's no way, right? They wouldn't debate me like this.
Grace. Ashcroft.
Yes?
Yeah, I started like noticing the little like quirks with the engine, and I was like, hold on. I'm like, this is RE Engine, man. But I'm like, I'm already in the dumps. I'm like, I'm not getting excited for Resident Evil right now. I'm like, I've already had it taken away from me twice. So I'm not gonna let myself get excited for this. I'm like, this is Control. But I'm like, damn, does it not look like fucking RE Engine, man?
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
And I'm like,
I
oh.
need a good technical analyst on this.
Heart starts beating.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
And then I heard that, and I said, I know that name. I'm like, I know that fucking name. And I'm like, I wouldn't know that name if it's Control. I'm like, I wouldn't know that name if it was if it was Alan Wake.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
And then like the list, I was like, what's going on? I saw this. I'm like, oh my fucking god, I think it's RE. This is where my hope was back. Because I also knew that according to a lot of the stuff that was like, you know, discussed about this game is so all the new RE games are based off of like a horror genre, right? The RE7's like, I think supposed to be slasher film type thing, right? RE8 is supposed to be, you know, vampires and that type of genre. And this one was supposed to be Grindhouse. Like that was like the big thing that every single person that was leaking stuff always said is like the inspiration for RE9 were Grindhouse films, which is, I guess like Saw, maybe if you want like what I immediately go to, but not quite.
Stay close.
And so now I'm freaking out. I'm excited.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
And then I saw the fucking impact crater and I went, oh my fucking god, it's Raccoon City. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this. Followed immediately by, I think in the next...
All these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's
fucking RPD? What? And at this point, my heart was beating so fast and the adrenaline hit so hard I could no longer hear. And in a fucking release state. So that's day one, just so everyone's clear. Day one, we're playing that.
There you have it.
But I was like, those fucking bastards at Capcom got my ass. Holy shit. I'm very happy they didn't try to make a name with IX in it. I'm glad they're dropping that.
And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy J.
So I'm very excited. It had its ups and downs. I think overall it was a kind of a weaker announcement thing. Like, it definitely could have had a lot more heavy hitters in terms of game announcements, but the ending was really good. I really liked those last 2 games, and like there was stuff sprinkled around that I'll probably play, but it was definitely weak. Yes, it was very, very weak. And I think part of the I think it would be less weak. It would be average if you compared it to like 2021 to 2023, maybe even in a 4. But this year has been so fucking jam-packed, and it still is, with so many like big budget, high quality, I mean fucking AA releases, right? That it's hard to, you have to be showing something, right? Like, you need something to bring to the table for me to be like, yeah, that's something I want to play and I'm interested. That's something I want to dedicate my time to. Fucking 2021 to 2023, the 33 Kazan, South of Midnight. I mean, even fucking Doom the Dark Ages is like a good game that's only knocked down by the fact it's being launched against so many other big ones. Apparently 100 Line's great. Speaking of RE Engine, I forgot this game's in it. Like, those are the ones I keep going to, but like 2025 releases, we probably have Silk Song this year. The fucking Pirate Yakuza came out, I think, this year, didn't it? Did it? Or was that last year? Am I losing the plot? It did? Yeah. Pirate Yakuza came out this year. You have, let me, I fucked this website. Meat of the Hollow are coming out. Yeah, that's a big, like, Shovel Knight people are huge. Even I know them. In terms of, like, in quote unquote indie studios, right? I mean, so the fucking the Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake coming out. The fucking Stellar Blade port's coming out in like 5 days. They shadow dropped an Onimusha 2 remaster. There's like, you know, and then the Front Mission 3 remake this month. Death Stranding 2 at the end of this month. Wu Chang. Obviously Mafia. Snake Eater. Silent Hill F. I'm taking this code off. It's hot as fuck. Oh my god. Night Rain, yeah, big game releases. FM3, I can't believe they kept going. I didn't think they would. I thought they'd do the first 2 and go, kudos. I guess they sold enough, right? I need to refill my water already. I'm gonna leave you with music and a penguin. Okay. Probably, yeah. I mean, it would make sense to do it. Spend a lot of money up front to remake the first one, and then use the assets and things to save costs on the second, third, and is it the fourth one? The last one before they become third-person shooters? Was the oh, okay. See, that's smart. Like that's efficient for remaking games like that. I'm just glad RE is not sending us to another village and or swamp. I'm excited by the idea of... Fifth was the last main line. Okay. Okay. Oh, so there's like 2 more. If you have a group of 5 games like that you're trying to bring, it's like a perfect example of what to do. Never came to the West, just like, oh, sick. Okay. In an engine that you could easily use the remake. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the... I mean, I don't... You know, here's the deal, Fig. If they told us go to a swamp in RE9, how high? You know what I mean? But I am excited by the idea of like a more urban horror-focused game like that because, I mean... Those are good too. Mission 1 did not come to the West until... Front Mission first as well. Okay. So what, like the third one come originally and that was like the first big one? Better hurry over to Lynn. It's not safe to stay here. I just don't have the power to stop that water from coming in. Whee! Oh, hold on. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. I know Front Mission first came out because we started Front Mission first before Shadow Dragon. Or did we play a patch? We might play a patch. May not. Like a huge release like in Japan. Okay. Makes sense. Fortunately, I guess it won't run very long, but maybe I can use this movement to help me create a path. Trick time. What a cute little fan. It must be connected to one of those big machines. Thanks for streaming, by the way. Of course, I'll go watch the Death Stranding stuff. Enjoy. Hope it's good. Oh, good. Camilla's awake. Lynn! Camilla, you're awake! How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? You have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be able to be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everyone's gonna be with me now. Oh, surely she's not being possessed. Camilla! Miss Camilla! He's just 9S. Close enough. The cover like this? What was the cover of it? I would have bought it. There's a mech on that cover. I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I better send a signal to Lyndon I'm here before it's too late. Can I turn the flashlight on? I bought it because there was a mech on it, but I'm a special case. See, it's an easy sale. They know who their audience is. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel. He's here. Up you go. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is gonna fill up with water fast. We better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Like that. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea. Let's try it. Oh, and by the way, yeah? I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you please hurry, please? Ma'am, I would like if you learned to swim. Glove. Boink. You did it, Sissel. Thanks. Eek! Oh! You went on a sub not knowing how to. I've just kind of accepted that Camilla will take any opportunity she can. Sorry, not Camilla. Lynn will take any opportunity she can to get killed. It looks like the water seeping in is the only thing we have to worry about. What, the second torpedo? Oh, and that's off. Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. You don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know, you can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question, considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. Eek! Oh, goodbye, flashlight. Oh, goodbye, submarine. Oh, that's not good. Ari, yup. Speaking of Resident Evil, hey, at least all the water's drained out. Ow. What happened now? Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we are dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Oop. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. See how I can help with my ghost tricks. Well, well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Sissel, there you are. How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous the situation is, don't you? Of course. After all, just ask anyone who knows how much I hate taking a bath. He's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course. Yes. Dog. Okay. So you can't reach there, and you can't even reach there. Oh, but you'll pick up the flashlight for me. Thank you. Yes. These pistons are sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge? It might just be that. Think you can climb up them? If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easily. Sissel, yeah. You're not telling Miss Lynn to leave poor Miss Camilla behind, are you? Could you please be quiet for a minute, Missile? Those pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Oh, this is interesting. Swap. Yes, dog. This is sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. It's like they're silently pressuring me to climb them. Oh, I doubt they're doing that, Miss Lynn. Looks like how much the pistons thrust out is related to how large the fans are. Hey, Sissel, my arms are full, but my legs are free. If you could just move these pistons so they're a little easier to climb, I think I could do it. Okay, in order to do that, we need 3 different sizes of fan. I was hoping I could do it with what I had. Understandable, though. Ah, there you are. Swapped 44 things. Oh, cool. There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. You better hurry. I don't think the water's gonna wait for you. That's not very cool of the game. Ouch! Now the steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can. We have to. Can I use this now to... Okay, I was worried I was stuck. So by closing this valve, I've shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. Look at that. If I swap the pipes, change how the steam comes out, huh? Well, I get it because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam a different way. I bet that will come in handy. Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Whatever, just do something about this steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Swap these. Good. There you go. There, how does that look? Looks great. All the horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Ouch. That looks bad. Look up there. If I can just make it to that door, we can escape. Now, how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. Missile. How can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Yeah, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Are you being sarcastic? How about the hook? All right, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. I'm glad you didn't slip there. I probably need to help with that, perhaps. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? Ma'am? Probably too heavy for me. It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh, no. No! This way. Oh. Oh, my. Okay. Eek. Random trash grabby claw. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Then the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I'll still want to keep my head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Uh-oh, it's almost dawn. It's 5:10. Chapter 17. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely, a long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the saltwater closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Lamp? Eek! Oh. Sissel? I see you managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? How come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. This is where he tells us this was actually to help capture these evildoers. I don't really know. Oh, nope. Okay. Theory wrong. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you. What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am, too. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? Let's try to deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I don't know that they had... I didn't know they had it all figured out. I mean, they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite radiation has 2 effects on living creatures. Hey, Soy, I hope you're well. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. Meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now, then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what it does? Dying while being exposed to radiation? On that day 10 years ago... a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in the park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. I'm so lost as to what's going on from just those few lines. Okay, I'm gonna spoil the game now. Everyone is somehow related to each other, not like by blood, but by through one event.
10 years ago, a biker made a left turn.
Something like that. No. Meteorite hits the ground. That's how we get our ghost powers. Now we're in a submarine because they tried... Other Us tried to sell his powers to evil doers, and they betrayed us. Yosh, if you send me the BTTV link for that, I will add it immediately. Another effect meteorite radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think the time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characters of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Ah, this is also strange and confusing. I can't take it in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up the last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. The only one here on Twitch is this more spoiler heavy one. Oh yeah, I'm not. Emote availability. Oh, there's 4 channels that have it. Theriu, Brobuzz, Trinius, and Michael Numbers. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would regenerate. Wow. Also, hi again, Yosh. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Well, did I know? They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsik. Detective Jode was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So I stole my Temsik they stole my Temsik fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, detective. Me? One final target. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Oh, of course, it's your fault, Lynn. Sorry. Okay, but I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you become a detective looking into Jode's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So, of course, you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control someone completely. The aim was off, and your first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. Then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. Why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsik meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jode case. They thought you would find out about Temsik sooner or later. Who's our blue buddy? Is he the lamp? The blue, like, flame with the glasses? No, that's actually us. We're so close into the, yeah, that's us. That's like us. We're so close into the morning that we are starting to lose our powers. Yeah, we have no idea who the lamp is right now. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush this submarine. Oh no. There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up a phone line and there are no communication cables down the steep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. Isn't that us, the cog guy? We thought we were him, but we don't. We look exactly like him. But we don't. Yeah, screaming. Yep. There's no escape. Yeah, just watch the video game and we'll find out. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true we're stuck here? What? Oh, if my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. I have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. This will tell us where Detective Jode is. That present from the Inspector in White. It's like back in one of the early chapters where Lynn thought she was Cabinel. Oh, right. Yeah. That's right. Detective Jode told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. Looks like Detective Jode is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Okay. Grapes. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. Oh, it sounds heavenly. I've been thinking about this for a while now, but don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with that country. Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. Hey, Vulcan. Music in this game is so fun. Yeah, it's really good. Really good music. Dial. Torpedo room? The torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left in there. I'll go check it out. Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room. I don't know about ram. I don't want to blow Detective Jode up, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room. Well, up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me. I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck. Trick. The switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? But I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It would probably work just fine if only I could move this switch. We just have to find a way to move it somehow. I can't do it with my powers alone. How's this so far? It's good. It's good. We're on the last chapter, I think. Because, well, I mean, it's dawn. Maybe the second to last chapter. We're nearing the end. Not a lot of time left for sunrise. That's really good. Really like it. What will happen to these 2 ladies? I think it's up to us and our powers. What? This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile? Me, of course I will. Count on it. Curious. You Ghost, Trick, or V? Yeah, they did kind of sneakily add another one in, didn't they? Please tell my dad, sissy. I'll be okay here. I'm not scared. Leave it to me, Camilla. We'll be back with your father to save you, I promise. Wait a minute, Sissel. What is it? What you just said. I wanted to say that. Thank you, Missile. We can do it. I know we can. How's it going there? Just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put in a slight offset, though. Don't want to blow it up. I'm sure Detective Joe would appreciate that. Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile. Okay, thanks. Do I need to go to the engine room? This is... Take me to the engine room. The phone line in the engine room isn't working right now. All the water probably damaged the line. I guess I don't need to go back there anyway. Well, it was worth a shot. Oh, here we go. Kind of what I was trying to do, but easier. Okay, I'm with it now. I'm hip. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end too. Something's odd. What is? The command room. Looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, it's like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. I've already set the torpedo's course, so I'll head towards the command room where Detective Jode is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass the command room for an instant. That instant will be a window to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile? I'm sorry, I can't go. What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it. Missile? I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn? You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to do something. You might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla! That's a good boy, Missile. Godspeed. Now you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch. We're ready. Sissel? Yeah? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. We're gonna see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Bissell? That's right. We promise, little lady. Of course we will. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes, then. Good luck, friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jump! Oh, that's not good. Did you guess that a game called Ghost Trick would have you in a small dog being launched inside a torpedo? No, I can't say that was high on my list of expectations. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I tried to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light or hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Detective Jode! I bet that big masked man did this. I'm gonna bite him. You better not. You might break your teeth. Command room has lost power and is sinking, so I wonder what this masked man's gonna do. Let's talk to Detective Jode. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jode. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How was Camilla? And what about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jode about everything that happened on the submarine Unoa. So the submarine is badly damaged. Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I knew the answer to that one. Because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jode. Are you Yomiel? Or Yomiel? So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? That's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. Those people on the Unoa were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. It's Yomiel? It's Yomiel now. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Yomiel. Okay, I was right the first time. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I see it now. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Jode? Right. About Yomiel. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a Pomeranian, you know. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry until I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. Oh, God. I was asked to join the project. All right, when do I bend the fucking Y? Like, I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. To me, it just sounded like another challenge job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the type of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I would ever have to deal with spies. I was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then the incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took Little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jode, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. So sorry, Yomiel. 10 years ago. I got hit by a fucking rock. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted it to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. And so that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know that it was like what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. You can ignore the text I sent you until later? Well... hold on. Okay. That's very validating. Thank you. That's... whew. Okay, cool. Good. Thank you. There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they helped me with my revenge plot, and the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth? A new beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right, I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask the national government to help me. And their response in the end was betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. I sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsic was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all this. None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go through all the trouble making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of Temsic meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then, they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? It looks just like an ordinary, peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. No fucking way. Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy's one of them. No, not him. He's okay. He's just a plain old odd person. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. That's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorite. Good bait and switch. And lately, under the pretenses of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite. So that's it, eh? The upshot of your grand deal was this, huh? Yeah, in the end, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Start with what? Bringing Detective Joad back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now? But we promised. We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save him. And we can't do that without you, Detective Joad. We're guided by a fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. All right, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Okay. So, where are we headed? We're not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We'll run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too! Oh. By the way, I am not human, Detective. I sure hope not. I'm a remote-controlled robot, Detective. What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. Why would you go through all the trouble to do this? There's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, Detective. Oh. Now it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Oh. Camilla, forgive me. Oh, okay. It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what the big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. All right. Huh? What is it, Detective? Look at Yomiel's shell. There's an aura. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. This change in his shell give us some kind of lead. I'm trying to stop it. I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. What is it? A time is perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Right, not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly, so what does that mean? I get it, your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death? But wait a minute, exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out when we get there. Let's move. We're about to be fucky-wucky with the timeline here. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Oh shit. 5:42? We don't have much time. I guess my to-do list tonight just got shorter tonight. Well, you know. Oh boy. Oh, that's too many messages. Okay, I'm just gonna close that. Too many people need me right now. By need me, I mean have sent me Silk Song related gifts. Oh. Dude, the fucking Oh my gosh. One of the funniest fucking images I've seen in a long time. Oh. Come outside, I swear we will jump you. The illustrations are good. Yeah, so I don't know if you watched any of the game or Summer Games Fest thing. One, they announced RE9. I will not be traveling or doing anything from February 27th to until I beat the game. So just so we can plan that right now, that'd be great. And what happened with Silksong? Yeah, so what happened was, so I'm happy about that, and they have more Yakuza Studio game news that I'm really excited about. But so what happened was, instead of announcing anything Silksong, they I can't even remember who I texted. I was like freaking out. I assumed you were probably part of that because you're the first anyway. Yeah, so instead they started to like begin a Silksong announcement, and then they had someone bring a letter on stage, and then they had to get taken over by a fucking like shitty VR Deadpool game. And then the whole night while I was watching this, I saw this. The guy kept going or talking about a very, very like high or hyped weight game from an indie team from Australia. And then it would like be something that no one's ever heard of. So the Silksong Reddit has my favorite memes are the ones where they're talking about Silk assassinating Jeff Keighley. That's a great one, Sundown. I've seen so many fucking Silksong words today. Oh. Silk assassinate is so unhinged. Oh, so now we're on the final chapter. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsik meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death, the start of it all about to replay itself. Hello, Smallwin. Are you starting a fire in the leaves? What? Hold it! Give it up! Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! Hey, it's our single snail. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoot, you might get hurt. Am I the fucking cat? That would be crazy work. Boom. Are you okay? You're all right now. Are you hurt? Fuck, no, you can't do that. You were like the last one. You were the holdout. You were the chosen one. Why do we hear the jitterbug? I'd have to listen to that again to get a thing. Interesting. Jam either way. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsic meteorite, huh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsic from falling from the sky. We might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jode? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. That meteorite fragment doesn't get him. I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. You might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. My fate's to die here, and I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. First 3 seconds, give me 1 sec. I can kind of hear it there. A little bit. It's a stretch for me, but I think I see what you're hearing. Now, how are you gonna save you? How are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge in that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder, a little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato? What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everyone have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge in that spot, then we'll just have to move the have the fragment move instead. There. Okay. We'll have to wait for the fragment then. Hold it. Eek. I can't see the cat. That's strategically placed. Yeah, look at you, fucking Trixie. Trixie, it's the cat. Sissel's the cat. What in the world is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. These guys sure are making me want to try one. Oh. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big, scary sweet potato. That's not a sweet potato missile. That's Mino. Oh, right, of course. Well, look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they have the same shape. So you're saying that we could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go, and I'm gonna need your help. My help. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, spray higher. Poor Miss Lynn. There you go. Oh, look! The lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It might just hold out for a little while longer. I recall, the Temsik fragment smashed through the glass lantern on the way down. But if Minos sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. Yay! We're about to fucking find out. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. Okay, that giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. There, how's that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. No, it's changed. What's in its path? Its path? No! Oh, right in the balls. Detective Joe! The Temsik fragment shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Joe, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're gonna shoot him. I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down. Oh, bang. No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen. Missile, the bullet is stopped in midair. I'm here inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something. What? With what? Detective Joe, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. It won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. To do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. A roasted sweet potato? Punk. Oh! That's incredibly violent. Oh no, we've stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, the fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. That. Look out! Wake up! We gotta get out of there! Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn! It's not over yet. If there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fate of her death would be erased, but the memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen. Not if I can help it. That's actually well thought through. What can we do now? Even if we work together. I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us. We ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. All right, I'll try to move there. Now, gather all your strength and make a spray as if your life depended on it. Oh, I'm dead, though. In that case, make a spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. Remember, you only have a split second. Got it. Now it's your turn, Missile. What? Me? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. Among? You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped, all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. Hey, he's gonna manipulate her. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Ow! Ye gods! Ah, you're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? A police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Oh, is that what she wears on her coat? Oh, that's cute. Thanks. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Hello! Welcome on in. Hiya. Welcome to the post RE9 announcement show. Hope Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel was going well. Absolutely massive Ghost Trick spoilers. Like, probably couldn't be more spoilery than right now. Or the subsequent afterwards of this could probably be worse. But you guys doing well. If you guys don't know me, my name's T-Taylor-T Swizzle. Whatever you want to call me is fine. Variety streamer. I play all sorts of things. And, yeah, stick around if you enjoy that type of thing. It was a lot of fun, and this one's one of my faves, so I'm glad I'm here for... Oh, perfect. Oh, good. All right. Awesome. And I'm glad Yu-Gi-Oh! Went well. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. As if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Oh, kitty. Hey, mister? I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. Probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. Doesn't look injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Yeah, okay, yeah. I got it once they showed the cat. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you're my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Kitty! Old friend. I think what's crazy is this is a great twist. Because they've already established like all sorts of like pieces to the puzzle and people misremembering who they are. The fact that animals can already, you know, do all this type of stuff with their minds. Sissel and Missile is pretty good. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. The fact he doesn't understand the basic human stuff, yeah? He can't read, right? Yeah? I'm calling the jail guards hunters. That's clever, that's good. This is a great twist. Yeah, I feel like it'd be so easy to do that lazily, you know what I mean? That's brilliant. I think the fact it feels like just completely natural is what's so crazy to me. I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, that makes sense. Somebody, please look at me. Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. That's not the right voice. Yeah, Missile's a huge piece of the puzzle. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything, my life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten, with no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just the cat, and then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see, just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. I was just a little too late. I just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." Oh. The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or at least, that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in the junkyard and walked away. Oh my god, it was the cat we saw at the beginning of the game. Black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. Then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? Oh, the first gunshot? I wasn't able to control her completely. That's the wrong voice. The first bullet didn't hit anything, so I thought. But it did hit something, did it? Hit Sissel inside that bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life, right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. That's where I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back? It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. A true death was hiding just behind that corpse. What a twist. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, then why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead, but even so, there's some things you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death? If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiance stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. Because that's funny. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate. Is the dog supposed to be like Fetch then? And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad to. I think I kind of understand now, but you've been feeling these 10 years. She understands. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. These past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. Memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this Game of the Dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I had no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we get back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Sissel, are we ever gonna see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you've come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jode. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Hello, Lamp. Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I really am grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Bonk. Bonk. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out to his paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. It's Missile. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead! But how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before. The moment of the man in red's death. What? He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. This seems like something Missile would do. And that's the other version of the story this night. A story that has taken 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Oh. That's right. I'm Missile. Why did my voice change? 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly. And then, at last, that faithful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old and my powers were weak, so I decided I needed to find someone to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second, you were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why don't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before, and that night the first time around. What? We met before? From listening to the conversations of the two intruders in the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came across an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on the night the first time around as well? You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. The only thing you were interested in finding was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path into doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the Man in Red, to Yomiya. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. Time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. Oh! And the Man in Red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have been all over. So then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile, so you waited and waited these 10 long years, all for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla? Of course, because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel. You can tell that the writer for this game did not have a traumatic experience with dogs in his youth. Oh, and so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. Oh, hold on. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll reach out in a second. I'll just turn off the lights here. That's funny, though. Uh-oh, surely a gun won't interfere with... That'd be awful. Oh, no gun on the wall. Thank God. Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee, it worked. But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made a surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. That's all right, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? There's the little badge. Really? Thank you, Detective Jode. Dad, you're home. Hey, Camilla, let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this, yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. Yours looks a lot older than mine, though. Haha. How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. Haha, that you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yup, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. We've become the immortal cat. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Oh, hello. All right, everybody, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. Meow. And so we meet again, Sissel. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now this is my new fate. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty of time to watch here for quite a while. It was a good game. It was a really good game. Good music. Doesn't overstay its welcome. Oh, hold on, there's more. Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. The pasta looks like bacon. Is it scrolling? Oh, no, there we go. Stop. There, and how do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanela. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? talk more when the auto scroll text is over. Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking some new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took a part-time job here again, just so you could eavesdrop? Oh, you have no idea the lengths I go to reach my goals. La la la, I've never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek. What the fuck? Is this really necessary, this new curry chicken menu item? Curry chicken paradise. Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing. Oh boy, I don't think I can eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway? Huh. Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like they said. You sure that wasn't grams? Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. Kilos. So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories, the indiscretions of a minister, perhaps. Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here's to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. This deal is going quite well. I must say, these grapes are quite good, my man. The Yonoa is about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir. Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly just died of fright just now. That is not good. Love, peace, and pigeons! Long live rock and roll! Yes! Stop the park from charging admission. Protect the rights of those who live here. Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out. You know, everyone's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomach ache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week? You got it. Hey, now you got a smock. "10 long years, Yumiel. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside." Thank you, Sissel. It feels weird having them look at the camera. Cool. I assume that's all the dialogue now? I just don't want to look away and then give it a second. Oh, this is new for the remaster. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I still think seeing RE Engine still makes me laugh. Just because, like, it's funny to me. I don't know. Solid engine, you know? All right, I think we're good. What was I saying? I think the story was really good. I think it really picked up at the end, and I don't think it missed any punches. I think the music's gas, really, really good, start to finish. I don't think I could think of a single thing, even like neutral, about the music. It was all awesome. Surprise Missile did an absolutely... Yeah, there you go. I liked the puzzles. I wonder if anyone... Honor system here, if you can guess my one thing I didn't love. I don't like being put on timers for puzzles. But I think all in all, solid 9.5. I think a very solid 9.5. I think 9's a little low. I think I was looking at 8.5 to 9 after yesterday. I think 9.5. I think they really brought everything together in that. I really liked that twist. I thought that was a really, really, really well done twist. So I'm giving it bonus points for that. Cool. Freaking hilarious. Yeah, right. I mean, you know what? I mean, fuck it. I guess if it works, I mean, power to him. I'm impressed. Must be a pretty versatile game making engine. Cool. Well, Thank you for the game redeem. I'll make sure that gets into the list. Actually, I'll do that right now. Let me put a little music on. Great game list. We got game number... Oh, hold on. I got to insert rows. Oh, man. I really ran this to the end here. 133. Ghost Trick. PC. 2010. Not 20,110. 2010, please. I have it as mystery. I think that's good. 9.5. And today's date. Yes. Cool. Very cool. Oh, what time is it? 11:17, huh? That is not a lot of time. What do I have here? I'd like to not do Operation Ada for like 20 minutes. I might. Call it early. Let my voice rest, and then I'll be good for tomorrow. It's closer to 40. But I figure by the time it you know, gets going and all that. Yeah, closer to 40. How long is Operation Ada? I could screw around. No, I'm gonna do a full... I'm gonna do a full... playthrough Satisfactory. Wait, this is saying that Operation 8 is an hour long. Okay, well that means it's gonna be 2 hours long for me. Okay. No, is it really that short? All right, you know what? We'd probably finish it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Yeah, no, I don't want to end now. I don't want to end now. You're right. No, I'm with you. You've talked me into it. I'm very hard to talk into things. Not even gonna put a day. Quick little playthrough of Operation Ada. Okay, I'm gonna restart the stream as well. It'll be like 40 minutes, but then it'll be separated and I can throw it into the Resident Evil 4 thing. We're gonna do the 2004 one, and then next week, then we'll be able to do separate ways. which is great because I've been meaning to knock that out because it's one of the many, many, many games that I have that was bought for me that I'd like to play. Okay, cool. Be right back. Be right back.